Right now, if you look at a satellite feed of the Persian Gulf, you will see a massive accumulation of gray steel floating in the water. These are American aircraft carriers, destroyers, and amphibious assault ships. To the average observer, this looks like the prelude to a war. It looks like the United States, the world's reigning superpower, is finally getting ready to crush its oldest adversary in the Middle East, Iran. On paper, this fight shouldn't even be close. The United States spends more on its defense budget than the next 9 countries combined. We have stealth bombers, hypersonic missiles, and a global logistics network that can park an army anywhere on Earth within 48 hours. Theoretically, the Pentagon could turn Tehran's military infrastructure into dust before lunch. But here is the strange reality that no one in Washington likes to talk about out loud. Despite the threats, despite the sanctions, and despite 45 years of intense hostility, the United States has never pulled the trigger on a full-scale invasion. We invaded Iraq next door in a matter of weeks. We occupied Afghanistan for 20 years. But Iran? Iran sits there, untouched. To understand why, you have to realize that what you are seeing on the map isn't just a country. It is a geographical fortress designed by nature to kill armies. It is a civilization that has spent 5,000 years learning how to survive the end of the world. The reason we haven't invaded Iran isn't a lack of will. It's because military planners know that Iran is the ultimate trap. It is a country located at the exact crossroads of Europe, Asia, and Africa, sharing borders with 7 different nations and controlling the most critical waterways on the planet. Invading Iran wouldn't be a war. It would be a logistical suicide mission that would make the conflicts in Vietnam and Iraq look like training exercises. To understand why this invasion is impossible, we have to stop looking at the politics and start looking at the rocks. Let's turn off the political map and look at the terrain, because this is where any invasion plan goes to die. If you are an American general planning to take Tehran, you have a massive problem immediately. Iran is effectively a fortress protected by a moat on 3 sides. To the north, you have the Caspian Sea and the Alborz Mountains. To the south, you have the Persian Gulf. But the real nightmare is the west. Running along the entire western border, from the coast all the way up to Turkey and Iraq, lies the Zagros mountain range. These aren't just rolling hills. This is a jagged, chaotic wall of stone that acts as a natural shield for the Iranian interior. This terrain is so rugged and difficult to cross that it has stopped empires in their tracks for centuries. The most brutal example of this happened in 1980. Saddam Hussein, the dictator of Iraq, and thought he saw an opportunity. He launched a massive invasion, aiming to capture the oil-rich province of Khuzestan and crush the new Iranian government. Saddam had a powerful army, and he was backed by almost every major Arab state. He thought he would be in Tehran within weeks. Instead, his tanks hit the geography. The Iraqi army slammed into the foothills of the Zagros and got stuck. They couldn't maneuver. Their supply lines broke down. For 2 years, they struggled to push past the border region, only to be ground down by the terrain and the resistance. Eventually, Iran